Hey everyone, it's Fire Elemental here. So sorry for the delay in the videos, but we're back. So let's get to it. So the main question that I am asked more often than I can count is either A, is Vulture good, or B, who do I rank 5, Iceman or Archangel? Now, a lot of you are thinking, oh, great. Another one. Obviously, you choose, and then you pick your pick. However, let's just say there's a lot more that should go into your thought process. So, to begin with, Iceman. So, let's say you don't have a double immune at rank 5. Well, considering Iceman is triple immune, the only one in the game except for kind of Vulture Incinerate, which is also really stupid because apparently since Mephisto gives direct incinerate instead of like a charge or something like that, it doesn't do a debuff. It doesn't. Vulture isn't immune to that. I definitely don't agree with that. In fact, that makes me really annoyed. But basically, next up, so besides my whole issue with that, so Iceman's the only one that you can use against him other than Mephisto, of course. So that's one perk, so in case they add him into Chapter 4 of Act 5. So next up, as you know, he's double immune, so this makes him ideal for Map 6, Map 5, quests, etc. However, there's also lots of other double immunes, such as Divisions, Ultron, Dormammu, etc. Now, so it more comes down to, should I rank 5 him for his evade killing, because since he has Cold Snap, you will be able to chain his first specials onwards without the opponent evading. For the most part, I mean, sometimes you may have a few brief moments, but nothing a good parry can't fix while you use your first special to ensure that they won't ever use their first again, because usually they'll die by the time that happens. So next up, you'll have to remember that his damage will do. It depends on his rank, but right now mine does I believe it's 700. We will check after this next fight real quick. In fact, this is actually perfect because we're gonna face an Iceman and use an Iceman. So we're gonna send in it like this. I think one of my favorites about him is his ice armor, but as you can see, with Cold Snap, it does 1,483. We can check up a 5-star later, but his ice armor forms. I think I like the ice armor because sometimes stuff happens. You either evade back too fast or you end up just getting hit by a third due to power gain or something like that. And ice armor will prevent you from losing more than 5% with a third special, or at least any attack. So that's pretty nice. So overall, he's pretty good for immunes, killing evade, and doing a nice bit of damage with the whole cold snap thing. He's one of the god tiers for a reason. Now, next up we have Archangel, the other god tier mutant. Besides X-23, which is debatable, or Rogue, and etc., or Wolverine, one of my favorites. Let's see, so as you can see, real quick, the cold snap, then if you do the uppercut, just gotta get it. There you go. Or do extra damage for that. So that's pretty nice. Anyway, back to AA. Archangel. So, AA... I'm just gonna say Archangel, actually. I forgot I'm not writing things down in messages. So, Archangel, you have... You're up a creek if you face any type of immune champ, because you need both to get both debuffs to get neurotoxins, which is pretty much his main selling point. So when you face Archangel, he can turn a poison debuff into Neurotoxin if you have it, but that's not really why you should have him as a defender. If you're going to have anyone as a defender, use Iceman, but like I'm trying to get to, but kind of getting sidetracked. If you have oh my gosh, I do it again, Archangel, and you face a Ultron or I'm trying to think of a good just an Abomination. I mean, if you can install Bleed, it's not that bad, but if you have to install Poison, then you're not gonna do well, pretty much. And if he's double immune, ugh, even worse, because that usually means he's like Dormammu or Ultron or something like that. But basically, you can go with those, but now the good selling point about Archangel is if you get more than 2 neurotoxin, it will start to reduce node abilities. And what I mean by that, it will reduce get rid of unblockable specials at 2 or 3. Spite will disappear at 2 and something like that. Not to mention the good amount of damage it does. The most I've gotten was 8 neurotoxin, I believe. And during that time, I think it did about 1,500 per tick, and that was pretty nice. So it definitely can do major damage fast. But honestly, if you had to choose between Archangel and Iceman, I would probably go with... See, even now, I can't really decide. Iceman has good prestige, but Archangel has better prestige. So that's nice at the same point. Archangel can do damage faster and more reliably, but if you do have to face a double immune, or at least a bleed immune, you're kind of up a creek. So I plan to rank Iceman. Despite me going to get OG Vision in November, that's what I'm saving my units for, Black Friday, or something along those lines. But I just feel like it's a lot. Iceman's still a really good champ, so might as well rank him because he's immune to 3 different types. He can still do a nice bit of damage. He's still a good mutant, and I like playing with him. At the same time, I never did get to rank 3 my 5-star Iceman on my old account. For those that do have a rank 5 immune champ, whether or not it has to be poison like Hulk or bleed immune, or even better, both immune like Ultron or Dormammu or something like that, you can just rank Archangel and go for a fast attack. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if there's anything I forgot. Oh, well, I mean, Archangel reduces ability. I did say that, but, like, Champ Evade, etc., etc. But I think I got everything. So let me know if you guys prefer using Iceman or Archangel below. And this is Fire Elemental, signing out, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.